You really gonna start watching the video here right now, huh? You know what? Amy's like a shoot, go away. Anyways, for those who choose to stay, hi internet, Amy here. Today Amy want to teach you how to play Specter in Roblox, which is one of Amy's favorite game on Roblox. The link to the game will be in the description below, okay? So there are 3 ways on how to join the game. The first one is quick play, which gonna push you instantly to public lobby, or create a new one if there's not available. And you also can browse the lobby to servers. The best way to play is to source your lobby so you can customize the lobby. So you can make the lobby at the public, private or friend, adjust maximum number of players, and the minimal level requirement to join the lobby. In Mac, you can change the Mac. Bigger Mac equal higher multiplayer forecast and experience. Any player can add or remove equipment in the equipment, but I must suggest you to bring as much as you can, because why not? There's no negative effect for it. In difficulty, you also can change difficulty. Harder difficulty equal higher multiplayer focus and experience. Of course, there are drawbacks to it, like shorter pace timer, higher rate of sanity loss, and higher ghost to hunt you. For insanity difficulty, you also can add insanity modifier, which definitely gonna like increase the money and experience that you gain when you finish the match. That's it for about lobby, I guess. The objective of Specter is to identify the correct ghost type through 3 evidence or less if you have already figured out the trait. Now, Amy want you to open the journal. By default, it's gonna be the clipboard page on the left side. This way you can circle or cross off evidence either ghost has it or not under it. This way you can select the trait or the ghost you have already figured out the trait, which Amy is gonna talk about them later down in the video. Also, you can later add as evidence. You can select the correct ghost type on the right page of the journal, and then you can end the round because you had identified the correct ghost. So there's no necessary for further investigation. That's it about the objective. Now we want to talk about control for mobile. So the arrow down icon is used for dropping or pressing down an equipment. The minor headlight is used to turn on flashlight as long as you have one in your inventory while letting you hold another equipment. The light bulb icon is used for to go on or off your equipment that you are holding. Now the light location mark is for the location mark icon is used for marking a waypoint. And the running statement says explanatory, I guess, is used for sprinting. Now as for PC, the keybind is pretty much self-explanatory, but you want to place down equipment on the ground, it's gonna be the left mouse button. You want to go on equipment, it's gonna be the right mouse button. That's it for control. Now Amy want to start something that's very important is squad sanity, because the lower your squad sanity is, the higher the odds goes to harm you. You only lose your sanity in player area. The rate of sanity loss are affected by difficulty, urine, phantom, body concentration violence, panic, and insanity curse. Now, there are two major ways to gain sanity back. We are Sanity Soda and Leech Candle. Sanity Soda instantly gives you some sanity and 30% speed boost for like 8 seconds. Leech Candle only gradually give you some sanity over time, and the condition to it. The first one is that you have to be with Leech Candle in player area for you in order to gain your sanity back. The second condition is you have to make sure that your candle stay lit, because the ghost can blow out the candle. Now, please remember, like Amy said earlier, there are factors that affect the rate of sanity loss. So, Leech candle is not very reliable. Sometimes, just sometimes, like sometimes it won't give you any sanity. In fact, sometimes, how many sometimes lah? In fact, sometimes your sanity still gonna drop. So please remember that. And we forgot about something. It's very obvious though, but the reason why shampoo has interaction of them. So you plan to bring candle with you. Do not forget to bring the lighter too, so you can lit the candle. It's very obvious. It's mind-blowing, right? I mean, not right. But some people, you know, there's the reason why shampoo interaction on shampoo bottle. Just know. Now, Amy gonna talk about harm. There are two harms, which is normal and curse one. So, Amy's not gonna spoil how it's gonna be. Like, there's no fun. Yeah, Amy tell you right now. But, if you want to survive the harm, you only have to run or hide away from the ghost. You also can end the harm by using crucifix, like by dropping down the crucifix on the floor. And crucifix cannot end the curse harm. Please remember that one. And how only can begin when peace timer end, except for auto cutter and demon. Also, peace timer won't start until you open the door, the window. But I may forget something that's very important regarding how to survive the hunt. Before you hide, make sure the ghost did not see you that you went into your hiding place. Otherwise, the ghost can still kill you. There's also another ghost that can do that, which is called Duppy. I mean, only during the first hunt, through its clone. So please remember that one too. So how do you know if the ghost has seen you that you were in there? There's gonna be like a red eye icon or symbol. So please remember that. And we forgot to mention this, but ghost also more like 10% faster if it is a curse hunt. So please remember that, okay? Yeah, me know. Amy's video is pretty boring up until now. But be me, we're gonna get to the good part. So keep on watching. Okay? now Amy want to talk about equipment that you're gonna use to find evidence, like to get the evidence, to collect evidence, anything like that. So the first one is moisture sensor. So like put down the moisture sensor in the pathway where ghost is most likely to walk through. Okay, please remember that. Now if the moisture sensor turns red, that means the ghost has paranormal motion evidence. So you circle paranormal motion evidence. If the moisture sensor turns blue, that means the ghost does not have any paranormal motion evidence. Which means you have to cross paranormal motion evidence in the journal. Please remember that player also can turn paranormal motion sensor into blue too. It do not have sensor unlike a gray, but right now it's broken. Like how Amy said it's gonna be, you do not subscribe to Amy YouTube channel, so please subscribe. Do not be so stingy on clicking the subscribe button. Otherwise Amy is gonna bite you. Now Amy want to talk about the second equipment, which is book. Like motion sensor, you place it down where ghosts most likely to walk through, so ghosts can interact with it. You can wait for ghosts to write or leave it and come back later to check on it. Now if this is writing on the book, like scribble, any writing or eyes, literally anything, circle ghost writing in the journal. If there's no after a while, after you've been wandering around, after waiting for a while, cross it. Now we want to stay on second most important thing to do, which is finding the ghost room. It's very essential if you are looking for more evidence. So how do you find the ghost room? This guide be done through EMF Reader or Thermometer. You are in a room and your EMF Reader lights up a second yellow bulb and it beeps. That indicates that you are in the ghost room. This is called EMF2. Now your thermometer reading is like, your thermometer temperature reading is like below 8 degrees Celsius, even negative. They also indicate that it is the ghost room. Okay, now you have found the ghost room. Let's talk about the evidence that you can obtain from these two equipment. Freezing temperature evidence is the easiest to obtain, I guess. You find the ghost room. So when you find the room with thermometer, if it gets a reading with like minus in front of the number, that means it's negative temperature, which indicate that it's freezing temperature. So circle freezing temperature in the journal. It's like normal, like it does not have minus symbol. That means it's not freezing temperature, so cross freezing temperature. That's it. To obtain EMF reader, you have to stand nearby where paranormal activity like slam door, electronic turn on, fly object, or ghost voice with your EMF reader until you get a reading where your reader leads up all the bulb until fish red bulb and beat the fastest beat. Okay, also you only have like small window opportunity between when the paranormal activity occur before the reading is gone. Also, sometimes you will get your first try, but sometimes you won't. So give it a few try until you get EMF evidence. So you get one, just circle EMF evidence. You don't, after a few tries, cross it. The fifth equipment we want to talk about is spirit box. Now to use it, you gotta be in the ghost room. The room light is on. And start questioning either through question V, chat or voice chat. You get like unreacted response from spirit box or in chat. This means that the ghost has spirit box evidence, so circle it in the journal. It did not get any response after some questioning for a while. Cross it. Also, do not spam the question because ghost most likely won't respond to you, and it's gonna agitate the ghost. We're gonna raise the orb or ghost to hunt you up to like 60%, and you do get a response. Do not insert the ghost. Amy warn you, if you do, whatever that's gonna happen to you, that's gonna be on you. So please remember that. Do not insult the ghost. Amy warn you. Now Amy want to talk about ghost Google, which is used to look for ghost orb. The first way is to be in the ghost room, turn it on. Second, the ghost room for like 1 minute. You see like a white round thing floating toward the ceiling, and there is a ghost orb. So if you want, circle orb in the journal. You do not see it one after like 2 minutes. Cross it. Now the orb also can spawn nearby a live player inside player area or the ghost itself. Okay, so that way the way to look for. Also you can see that player through ghost Google. The last evidence I want to talk about is fingerprint. You heard like knocking, like knocks, you know, it's the cue for you to look fingerprint. Fingerprint can only be found on anything that's made with glass, like mirror or windows. So you find like fingerprint, you know, fingerprint. Just circle fingerprint in the journal. You will not find any after looking throughout the whole map. Just cross it. Okay. Also, you have like ghost Google with paranormal glow upgrade. Use it because it's gonna make you find fingerprint a lot easier, like for real. It's gonna glow up when you like the fingerprint's gonna glow up. You use the ghost Google with paranormal glow upgrade. Amy forgot to talk about another equipment, which is camera. So you can use the camera to take picture or ghost, dead player, or both. You can get the picture in the like picture icon in journal. Each picture is gonna give you like $6 per picture, and you only can take like 4 pictures per game. You also only can take 1 picture per dead player, and you can use camera to watch over paranormal activity or collect evidence too, except for spirit box evidence. So how do you do that? Like you just place it down. You just place the camera down on the ground facing the, you know, like motion sensor, book, like the equipment that you use to get to collect evidence. You can view the camera view through camera icon in the journal. So talking about picture, you also can use more cash. You complete the objectives or objective work in the bank. You also can use more cash. You collect bone and dirty water in the player area. For dirty water, you gotta wait for ghost to turn on the tap, the sink until water fill out the sink. Then you can collect it. That's it. Now it's about time Amy talk about the ghost trick. The first one is flicker. They're gonna appear visible briefly when they are wandering around, and they're gonna flick like Christmas decoration when they are hunting. The second is Tormentor. Tormentor gonna break the room light. Are you gonna hear the room light breaking? Also, whenever you look at them, your whistle is gonna be a lot darker than usual. The third one is Imitator. Imitator gonna be acting like player. They gonna chat in the chat and then gonna create fake footsteps. They also be copy player chat and voice chat, like they gonna repeat whatever you say with your own voice. Now the cute one is the Trickster. Like they gonna mess with your equipment, like they gonna disable your equipment briefly, and they're gonna yeet your equipment that you left on the ground. The last one is the most dangerous one, like for the. So it's the Leech. Like the Leech are gonna consume that player, like the Leech consume that player body. Like what, like you gonna see like you know the ultra beam coming up. Like you're gonna see like blue beam coming out from the eyes when they are consuming the body. Now your rate or Sanity Loss is gonna drop faster every time they consume a dead body. So please remember that. Now that's it. Here you found the video helpful. Please like the video so the algorithm can push the video to the player was seeking for the how to play Specter in Roblox. And you have like question or you have like question, just ask in the comment below, or you have like thing that Amy missed, just tell me down below in the comment section. That's it for now. Anyway, you can skip the video because you can skip the video right now. You don't want to watch anymore. Anyways, Amy is gonna show you a gameplay, so you can get the class on how to play Specter in Roblox. Let's go. Anyway, let's play again. So this will be like a DC because Amy is using different phone to record all of this. So Amy's gonna take the host right now. Amy's gonna be private person. Next they're gonna be the same. Gamer, Sanity Soda, candle, lighter, camera. Also you probably gonna hear like the same music. It's already 12 AM right now. The system to be set. So we're gonna pay out motion sensor, the book, and we're gonna start the round. Open the flashlight. Amy's gonna put motion sensor over here, and the book too. And the ghost was using the toilet. And the motion sensor just turned blue, so we're gonna we're gonna open the journal, cross it, and there's writing over there on the book, so we're gonna circle ghost writing. We're gonna the light, we're gonna plug the mouse sensor. Wait, there's a more thing. We're gonna play a mouse sensor in case. Oh no! Really? It's good to not let him. Yeah, put it. Anyway, and we just build like the EMF Reader and Thermometer. We're gonna find the ghost line. Amy's gonna find the ghost line right now. Amy already find the ghost room. No EMF yet. No EMF yet. What about the temperature? It's negative. I mean, it's not negative. So it's like freezing temperature for sure. Now freezing temperature. We're gonna cross that. I mean, this is not a good place for a ghost room. I hope Amy can. Amy hope Amy can outrun it though. Wait. Yeah, speed report on this figure. Yeah, this is a very hairy situation. Nah, Amy should be out the Crucifix. Amy should be out the Crucifix. This is very hairy. Yes, very hairy. Amy's not really out.
Daddy, ohayo.
Oh my god, that's nice. That's nice, go up. What about the question two? Well, oh, hey. Oh, it is fun. I know for sure that we have spirit box. It's Ikoi. Ikoi? What is Ikoi? That's very interesting. And then we had that. Now we're gonna find a ball. Should Amy take picture? Amy does not know. Anyway, let's go. Amy got to get the flashlight first. Wait. Ikoi. Kita boleh abad dia lah. Kamera tu faham. I'm gonna draw that. Kamera first. This there. Let's see. Right. There you go. Nah, that's the heading. Oh my god. Amy accident to application. No, sit down like go. Dirty water for more cash. Where's the bomb? I really don't want to stay here for a long time. to wait for the ghost to hunt us. Because I'm really the one that wants to get the speaker. I mean, the Amy does not want to use it too. Amy the one. Is it not gonna hang? Hey, waiting, you know. Waiting, you know. Come up. Come on, come up. Come up right now. I cannot believe this. I cannot believe this. I'm waiting. Come up right now. Oh my god. Amy's lagging. The voice too hot. Yeah, the fan is on. Amy want to start a samba. Amy really want to start a samba. Where are you at? Come here. So you're really not gonna have me. Oh yes, yes, yes. Come here. Come here. Come here to Amy. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Oh no 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 no. Yeah, we got it. We got it. Maybe I don't know. Let's not. Yeah, Amy got 3. Anyway, let's get out of here. And we have found the Dirty Water, the bone, and we got the picture. Anyway, let's go in for the game, guys. And still like 9 minutes for now. We also completed the objective. That's very nice. Let's end around and see how much we got. Wait. There. Oh, phew. Imitator, you not say the door. Oh my god. 8K, 290 experience. Let's go. Subtitle, mana subtitle macam payah. Correct go. Sebab anyway, that's it for the gameplay. That's it, guys. Yeah, next video. So, you're still watching the video, huh? Thanks. So, you notice that Amy has not been posting like for like 2 weeks now by now or more. Amy does not remember. But in the first week, like in the previous video, Amy told you that Amy was sick. And got to the point that Amy was really sick. That Amy thought Amy would go to hell. Because Amy has committed a lot of sin. Amy would not go to heaven like for real. So beside that, Amy have been trying, like every time Amy was sick, Amy have been trying to make this video like within this 2 weeks. Like I mean, like the first I think the first day of the recording was like 13 November. Yeah, 13 November. So Amy got like Amy record all other footage for the equipment, you know, trade and all the things. And then at that point Amy was really sick, to the point Amy could not get up. And then like I think like Amy does not remember Amy replied to someone here that Amy will be reported very soon. But you wanna know what happened? That it got like 1 week delay, like on the second week. So Amy did not know how to approach this. Like Amy did not know how to make this video. Like Amy tried to record, like, you know, Amy telling you about this thing that Amy know, right? Like through gameplay, but it did not work out. Like the mic quality is so bad, like really bad. It was not very clear. So Amy tried to do a gameplay with mic, but it was really bad. It was really bad. Okay, so as Amy tried to do scripting, but it did not sound like original. Like it did not sound like Amy's PM, you know. Like Amy fumble everything. And Amy also tried like to do like one straight, like one full head on video, but that did not work too, because like Amy fumble a lot. Like Amy cannot remember anything. Like Amy cannot remember all the things that Amy want to say. So that's why you are used to this channel. You'll be like, why the video has so many cuts in it? Yeah, Amy know. So do not complain about that, okay? Like Amy try my hardest to figure things out. Besides that, like sometimes when Amy is doing the editing, the recording, Amy does not have mood. Like for the Amy just lost. Amy does not want to do it. Like Amy does not have any mood to do it. Like Amy want to do it, but Amy does not have any mood to do it. Like Amy feel tired, like fatigue, F-A-T-I-G-E. Amy does not have to say that. So basically that, like Amy is so tired. Like Amy do not have energy, do not have the mood to do it. We start going through emotional stress this day and dealing with like real life problem. Yeah. And so Amy did like the only thing, because Amy did not have time. Like Amy could not find the time to make, like, to continue recording, etc. You know, the whole shebang. Now you know why. Amy is sorry for that. Maybe you miss me. Amy does not know. But I'm really sorry. Because Amy has been away. Anyway. See you around in that video, I guess. Amy is out here. Thank you for watching.